She knows my family. She knows what happened. Instead of saying the obvious, your father killed himself and you ran. You ran as far away as possible without looking back. You found me in a brief moment of clarity, and now you're clinging to me like a lifeline. She let me lie. And then she told me about Anthony Marino, as though I had never heard of him before. The director, writer, and star of Reverence, who happens to be Ben's personal savior. They knew each other at NYU. And Ben worked sound on Reverence, Anthony's first and so far only film. And this apparently changed Ben's whole life. He didn't earn much from it, except a reputation. But it's been 3 years, and he still doesn't need a day job. Now Anthony's set to start filming something else. His second. The next big thing, I guess. And Ben can't contain his excitement. From what I gather, this one is going to be even better than the first. If that's even possible. What Sophia told me next still doesn't feel quite real. I know objectively that this all has happened, but it's too perfect for it to be happening to me. He's looking for an actress, she said. He could have anyone, Ben told me with a groan. Anyone. But he's so picky, and we can't start filming until he chooses someone. What's he looking for? I asked. I mean, who does he want? Hopefully, Sophia said. You. So maybe I'm lightheaded because this is a dream. Maybe the stink of the city doesn't have that much to do with it. Maybe it's because I'm standing out here with this man who can turn my lie into a truth, like water into wine. And there is something compelling about him, something mesmerizing. How relaxed he is. As I followed him through the dark bar out onto the street, I couldn't help but watch how he moved. The slow, loose gait. Ben and Sophia suddenly seem like mannequins compared to him. They act like they've figured out something no one else our age has yet. Blissful, comfortable love. But they're uncertain. Their smiles are bolted on. They worry about everything. Like it might all be taken away from them, everything they have, at any moment. And I'm no different. I've stopped glancing into shop windows. I've caught my reflection too many times and had the disconcerting jolt of not instantly recognizing myself. Anthony, though, is languid. He seems entirely at ease, not just with the world around him, but with himself. But he doesn't seem to know much about me, despite Sophia's reassurances, or maybe he just doesn't care. When I say, I hate Elizabeth, call me Betty, all he says is, oh. His eyes glitter blue and yellow in the glare of the streetlights, and I wait, unsure of what pose to strike. Let's get out of here, he says, stuffing his hands into his pockets. The gesture emphasizes his height, the square breadth of his shoulders. I'm tall, but he towers over me. What? I raise my voice above the shrill siren of a passing ambulance, not because I didn't hear him, but because I'm not sure what he wants from me. I imagined we were going outside to talk for a few minutes or whatever, and now suddenly we're about to abandon Ben and Sophia? Yeah, he says, as though that answers my question. Are you hungry? I shrug helplessly. Sophia swore she and Ben would secure me an audition, but it feels like I'm agreeing to go on a date with him instead. Not that I mind exactly. Maybe it's better this way, how informal this is. Let him get to know me. I've never been good at first impressions. And to be honest, I'm actually more relieved than upset with this turn of events, because now that this is happening, I realize how unprepared I am. I haven't practiced anything. Not enough, anyway. I don't know a complete monologue yet. That's what I've heard you're supposed to do in an audition. Deliver a monologue you've memorized, but not like something you're reading, something you're just saying. I had decided to use the final lines of the film Brooklyn, something about being lost in a foreign city full of strangers, wondering what brought you there, what you thought you were looking for, then one day waking up, opening your eyes, and realizing this strange place has become your home. That passage always makes me cry, but it wouldn't be anything impressive if I